Yeah, we back with another one. But we're talking about Future, man. As you can see, your boy Young Thug, man, he's still been in the media with his allegations, saying that he was cooperating with the law. But yeah, he did a interview with Big Bank, podcast, you know what I'm saying? Basically Thug was like telling the people, why he hate Gunna so much in his situation with Gunna. And basically, man, it was the same thing with everybody else that betrayal is a hard pill to swallow when you think that you're being betrayed. So with that being said, we talking about Future. Thug was saying that Future, besides being a deadbeat dad, besides him talking about Future's parenting skills, he called Future a lame. Yeah, he said Future was a lame, Future was a weirdo, and Future was a show off. That when the girls come around, Future don't like to listen. Future like to make it seem like that he was all that. He said when people come around that, Future just don't like to listen. That's what Thug said about his homeboy, about his friend. Now, here's the problem with that. Did Thug tell Future that to his face? Man, it's crazy, man. We living in a time, man, where, just everybody want to be the big dog. Everybody want to be the OG, want to be the big homie. Willing to step on people who neck that they say they've been friends with for years, man. So I wonder how Future feel about that. I wonder how Future feel that somebody that he called bro, they call themselves each other a bro, somebody that's supposed to be his partner, they do music together, they get money together, that they think you lame, that they think you weird, that they think that you don't really know what you doing, and that they take credit, for your success. That's crazy work, man. But yeah, that's what your boy, old slime life, Young Thug, was saying about your boy Future, man. It's crazy, man, how these demons operate these days. They not to be trusted, man. Whether they rich or they poor, they ain't to be trusted. But with that being said, Future got an artist by the name of Boston Richie. Now, allegedly, Boston Richie got some things on his plate too, something he dealing with, saying that he was cooperating with them people. But here or there, Thug got the same allegations on him. So I'm just wondering, how do Future feel about this? And now, being that Future has heard the audio clips of Thug dogging him behind his back, how Future gonna feel about this now? Is Future gonna still feel the same way about Thug as he did before he found out that Thug was dogging him behind his back? Is he going to have that same feeling, I wonder? Because it seems funny with a lot of these ninjas that, what's good for one person is not good for the other. I heard 6ix9ine speaking on when he came out, how everybody was dogging him, making memes of him and, stuff like that. I also heard a clip on Academics where even Boston Richie was telling Act about how everybody shunned him. Everybody cut him off, wouldn't even answer his phone calls, even people he did music with. And y'all won't believe who one of the people who Boston Richie does music with. Future. Future is his manager. But Future ain't rocking with Boston Richie right now. So I wonder if he gonna have that same energy towards Thug. That same energy towards Thug that he got towards Boston Richie. Cause so far, allegedly, he ain't dealing with Boston Richie. He ain't rocking with him. So I just wonder now that, being that it's out, that Young Thug think he weird, think he a weirdo, think he really ain't a player, think he a deadbeat dad, how he gonna feel now about Thug and these tattletale allegations? I wonder if he think that it's Thug solid now, or did he think Thug ain't nothing but a backstabbing, two-faced rat? Y'all let me know in the comment sections, man, and do me a favor, man, drop 100 and hit that bell for me, man. It's free. And if you ain't a subscriber, man, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. But, I just wonder, man, how people is, man. How Future gonna react, to this news of his brother, his homeboy, his rap partner, Young Thug, talking about him behind his back. Yeah, I wonder his Future gonna feel that Young Thug is a tattletale, and he gonna cut Young Thug off the same way that he did Lil Boston Richie. It's kind of crazy, man, that, these guys, man, when it came to other people doing exactly what Thug did, nobody wasn't on that. I mean, when 6ix9ine, you know, they said 6ix9ine was a rat, they was going crazy, you know, they was dogging 6ix9ine, but you know, it seemed like everybody quiet, Future quiet, Lil Baby quiet, 21 quiet, whether they homeboys or not, they was quick to get on Gunna shit. So we just sitting back watching, man, trying to see what time it is. But definitely for Future, man. I just wonder, you know, Future, man, you've been hearing that he talking about you like a dog. He really sitting back with his old lady, with his gal, pillow talking about the times that you and him don't went out of town and spent time with other females, man. So y'all gotta understand, man. I look at Thug in a whole different light now, man. I don't care what nobody else think. You know, I just look at you, slime in a whole nother whole nother light. I'm sorry, and you're just gonna have to redeem yourself from my eyes. But I just wonder, man. You know, for your guys, man, like Future, how do Future think about this? Future, how you feel about this? Is Future, you gonna stay solid, man? You gonna continue to be manipulated by Thug? Like, what's really going on in the camp, man? But definitely, I want to know, Future, man, you going to have the same energy that you got with Boston George, you know, that you have for Boston George. You're going to have that same energy towards the allegations that Thug got going on in his life right now. Because, you know, it seems like, man, these rappers, they quick, man, to sweep what they homeboys do over the rug. You know, when other people do it, it's a problem. They rapping about them, they dogging them, you know, all that funny, old fuddy-duddy stuff. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to their own crew, you know, it's kind of like, man, everybody quiet, ain't nobody saying nothing. And I can understand that, you know, maybe they falling back because they really, truly don't really know what's going on. Or maybe they don't want to, you know, get involved with the law. Or maybe they really don't want to hurt, you know, Thug case or make Thug, you know, crash out or do something that's going to make Thug, you know, want to go out here and do something he ain't got no business. Maybe that's what it is. We don't know. But, you know, I was just wondering, man, if somebody was my true, genuine friend, you know, was talking about me like a dog, man, you know, and stuff like that, you know, would I still feel the same about them being solid and taking that same stance, man? I don't know, but y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. That's all I got on this one. Until the next time, knowledge is power. Stay solid, it's the movement. Y'all stay solid, stay blessed. Peace and shalom. We out.